So hey guys, welcome to my turkey hunt. I'm on day 2 of my 4-day hunt and I'm wrapping up. This morning's hunt, I hunted yesterday morning and hunted again today. And let me make sure this thing ain't zoomed. We're good. So anyway, I hunted yesterday and hunted today. And if you haven't heard a gobble, don't be discouraged, because you're not alone. It's easy in our world today to get discouraged because you go on Facebook or Instagram or watch YouTube videos and you see other people killing turkeys on the first day out. You see youngsters killing turkeys, and it's a real challenge to overcome those feelings of disappointment and frustration. I hunted yesterday morning, got in here before daylight. There's turkeys here, man. I didn't hear a gobble yesterday, and I didn't hear a gobble today. I walked down this road, and the road that I came in on, gobbler tracks all in the road. It is very, very frustrating to see so many gobbler tracks, and hen tracks too. Come in here early, before daylight, set up, do a little calling, just listen, and you hear the crows and whooping cranes, and you can hear woodpeckers, and no gobbles. And I know good and well somebody didn't come out and just put those tracks out there. They're made by a gobbler. Look at this right here. They came in to this area here, and it looks like somebody bush hogged. Now I'm in the Ocala National Forest. This is the location where I killed my very first deer. Right back that way is the St. Johns River and Lake Dexter. Astor is just north of here. My truck is over that way. So I wanted to come back up here and kill me a turkey in the very same woods where I killed a deer. And I can honestly say that this place looks nothing like it did then. Here, look at this. They came in here with a bush hog and bush hogged all these palmettos. Now across yonder is a palmetto flat that you can spend a day walking across. But I killed my first deer here. I guess I was a deer track right there. I was 18 or 19, I think. Let's see, I probably turned 19 that year. And I come up here and I hunted with a made in Mexico. It was a Bonita. I think they're made in Mexico. Bonita double barrel shotgun. And I killed that. You keep going that way, it turns into swamp. It turns into heavy swamp. And I was down there. I went so far down in that heavy swamp as a young man, I actually stood on the riverbank and could see people driving by on their boats. And it was on the way back I stumbled upon that deer. He was standing in the middle of an open chop. He was just a spiked deer, but I shot him and killed him, and got turned around in those woods and spent the next 3 hours dragging that deer. I came across a big open chop and thinking that the Jeep was over there. I had a Jeep in those days, and I saw an antenna, one of those big buggy whip antennas flapping across the chop. You can't see the road, you know, you're looking out across it, and then suddenly I saw a pickup truck. And it was really cold early in the morning, and it got blistering hot, right? It's Florida. I was dragging that deer, and I gut that deer. That was the first deer I ever gutted. I gutted that deer, and just dragging him just, you know, 100 yards every now and then, hoping I was going in the right direction. Oh man, I was so turned around. I saw that buggy whip antenna going across that chop, and I took my white t-shirt and I tied it to the end of my shotgun barrel and I waved it. Right away, that dog hunter, he stopped right there on the road, and he jumped up on his dog box with his binoculars and looked out across there. Next thing I know, here he come. He was an elderly man. He come walking out there. Hey there, sonny, got you a nice deer. And he was real friendly, and it was a memorable time. And that story is chronicled in my book, Wild Treasures of an Outdoorsman. The title of that story is Double Barrel Blast. I I wrote that story about my youth and coming up here and hunting. So even if I don't get me a turkey up here, just coming back and renewing all those memories and saying I've been back here and my life, you know, sometimes you feel like your life comes full circle. I've hunted all over, but coming back here, hunting here for a turkey, reliving those memories is really special. So if you haven't gotten a turkey, don't feel alone. I haven't gotten one either. Kason and I did a youth hunt. I sat out the opening weekend. This is my quota hunt. I have 4 days. I hunted yesterday, like I said, I hunted yesterday, and I hunted this morning, and I have not heard a gobble. And I'm like, I see tracks. I see gobbler tracks. Why don't they gobble? I just don't understand. These birds never gobble up here. And then I'm going over on the other side, over by Juniper. Man, I heard gobbling birds all the time. It makes no sense. But where was I? Oh yeah, Kason and I did a youth hunt, and we heard 2 different gobblers and called to those birds. And we usually hear birds there. This will be the last year he can do a youth hunt. He'll be 16 next year. I think it's 15 and under. But we called to that bird and he responded a couple of times, and I thought maybe this would be the year, but it's real close to some private. We were hunting on public land. It's real close to some private. And those birds do the same thing every year. They pitch down, they gobble a few times, and then they go right towards that private property and eat that corn or that food plot that homeowners put out for them. And that's typical, and that's just the way it is, man. You can't change things. No sense complaining about it. Look at that sawgrass back there. This place is beautiful. I really do love coming up here and hunting. I love turkey hunting, and when I finally do get one, and I will get one, it'll be all the more sweeter. But you have to struggle a little bit. You know, if you struggle through the process, it helps you to appreciate it when it finally comes to pass, whether it's deer hunting or turkey hunting. There has to be a struggle, or else what you end up with ain't worth 2 nickels, right? So if you're struggling, struggle through the struggle. Savor it. That's what I'm going to do. And it's hot. I got a little reprieve today with this cloud cover. There's a nice breeze. But it's hard to stay motivated. I've hunted here. I've seen it. I'm not coming back. I don't know. I'm going to go someplace where I can hear a gobbling turkey. I'm going to change up. So 2 days here, not hearing a bird gobble. I'm not going to subject myself to 2 more days of that. I'm going to go somewhere where I can be excited about it. One thing about hunting here is there are birds here, and there are no people. I haven't seen another hunter. It made me check my quota permit date. But Alexander Springs is just right over that way, and I think I might go for a swim, soak my sore feet in the cool water of Alexander Springs. Okay, so that's today's update. That's Updike's update. All right, for turkey hunting here in the Astor. I used to call this the Astor Swamp, and I got turned on to this place by a buddy of mine. He hunted it, and he lives in Georgia now, and I go up there and hunt. But he hunted all of this and killed several deer up here. But most of this is all just longleaf pine, palmetto flat, and this over on this side is just old gnarly scrub. And that's probably where they are. All right, so hopefully I'll have a turkey for you. If I don't, that's okay. We'll get one sooner or later. All right, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.